I'm looking for an address where there is a snake in someone's backyard, and they say the snake has been sitting there for a couple hours. So that's kind of odd for a snake just to be. Okay, here it is, right here. Here we go. And I've got Audrey and Braxton with me today. Whoa! I've got Audrey and Braxton with me today, and they're going to be my assistants. So.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for coming.
Yes, ma'am. You don't have much in your backyard, do you?
I know.
Yeah.
Alright. If you keep walking.
Just out in the middle?
You see him?
No. Where?
Wait, you're about to get on him.
Right here? How big was it? Oh, there he is.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, hang on a minute. Is he, has he had the netting stuff down?
Pardon?
Or is he stuck in something, or what if he just... So, yeah, this is a Copperhead.
Is it an adult or a...
You know what this almost looks like? I'm pretty sure that's a pregnant female.
Oh, it looks pregnant to me.
Yeah, so when you see a snake with a big lump right up in here, that's food. And right back here is usually babies, unless it's poop. Could be poop. But I'm pretty sure that those are babies, because these snakes actually give birth like in late summer. So, and she's just
what
now,
do you guys do with them?
so we'll take it and use it for education. We'll either keep it and use it for education, or we'll take it somewhere and relocate it so it won't come back to your yard.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but if you look, it's not moving at all. And you see how the Copperhead's got his head up off the ground?
I saw that.
If the Copperhead's chin is laying on the ground, you know what that means? He's dead.
Oh.
Okay? So Copperheads and cottonmouths always have their head cocked up at a 45-degree angle. Now, how long has the snake been sitting here?
I just noticed it. I was out just walking around the yard with the dog, and then as I walked past, I saw it, and I was like...
So normally we don't just see a snake just out in the open like this. See, he's flicking his tongue now. So, hey buddy. Little snake. So, so I think that's where they get their name. Scientific name is contortrix, because they contort and they slither. And you see this, come follow him, Audrey. This snake is pretty quick. And all he's trying to do is to get away. That's a fast moving Copperhead. Hang on, little buddy. So he's striking at me a little bit, but all the snake wants to do is just go right on past me. So Copperheads are not aggressive snakes, but because they're very common, they bite a lot of people, okay? Because there's a lot of encounters with them. So before you get to the woods and then come back into her yard, we're gonna get you in a box. And this is a squirmy little Copperhead too. Come here, buddy. Braxton, bring me that box over here. Because this snake, he doesn't want to sit on this hook. It's all right, fella. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. When I'm interacting with these snakes, I hope you don't think it's just because I'm trying to show off. That's not my intention. I'm trying to show you a different side of these animals. Yes, they're dangerous, but they're not just sitting around hoping to get a chance to bite somebody. They just really want to get away. But most importantly, don't do what I do. It's all right, fella. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. Back you up. Back you up. There you go. And let's calm you down. Calm you down. That's okay. Yeah, there we go. See? That's not so bad, is it? Right in there. All right, let me get the lid. All right, little Copperhead. You're a pretty little Copperhead. Look how its pattern changes right here. Isn't that cool? Very, very pretty snake. Done. Alrighty, you can carry that snake for me. Now, you know, when I walked up, she said it's right there. I didn't have my snake eyes turned on. I didn't see a snake. At first, when you were telling me I was about to step on it, I thought you were like one. I thought you were nuts. I'm like, this woman has done seen something that's not even a snake. So I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna tell you that, man, this is not a snake, this is a piece of grass or something.
I know.
That's happened before, that's happened. This is really cool. I like this a lot. I bet that cuts down on weeding, I'm assuming, or does it?
There's no weeds in it. Yeah, he just built these in cedar and then he stained them. We're gonna put gravel on the path.
Yeah.
And first started.
Well, it's almost perfect. If he wants to perfect it more, come to my house and he can practice. So, yeah, so it's odd to see a snake in the middle like this. We don't see that a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was strange. It never moved ever. So
Yeah, and it was there for a while.
at least 2 hours.
Just sitting there, motionless. Even when I walked up to it, it didn't move. How you doing, man? So you want to see him?
No, we're good.
You sure? I got a hook. You can hold him. You can hold him with this hook. All right.
So is there a lot of is this normal, like copperheads?
Yeah. So in this county, when I get a snake call, I'd say 80% of them are copperheads.
Oh
We get a lot of copperheads. Now, as far as removals go, when a call comes in and it's non-venomous, we usually just try to talk them into leaving the snake there.
Sure, if it's a garden snake, I don't care.
Yeah. So, and even this one, you know, but with your property, there's not a lot you can do. So I guess that on the other side of the fence, that's not your
No,
priority.
they have toddlers over there and goats and chickens and stuff like that.
Okay. Because, I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do to your property here. I mean, like your shrubbery, we always tell people to trim that up off the ground so you can see around it. You know, that eliminates hiding places. But this snake was going from
like,
point A to point B. Now, you know what? Sometimes we'll find a snake in a weird location, and that could be a hawk has dropped the snake.
Oh.
So I don't know that's what happened. There's no injuries on the snake, but if a hawk picks this up and doesn't, you know, grab it with the talons.
Yeah, we have a lot of birds like that around here.
Yeah, and the snake bites the hawk in mid-flight. The hawk may say, "Oh, hey, I don't want this thing," and drop it, and it could have stunned the copperhead, because it's odd to see a snake like this in the middle of an open area.
I bet that's what happened.
So I'm gonna say that's what happened, because it makes me sound like, man, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, you got the van for it. So.
That's right. I'm serious about this.
So normally, where are they usually hide out at? In the wooded areas?
Yeah. So when you're looking for snakes, look at a place that's really snaky, then go somewhere that's not. That's where you'll find the snake. No. So copperheads, cottonmouths, timber rattlesnakes, you know, things like that, which can live here in this county. Those are a cryptic species. What that means is they rely heavily on camouflage. So if you'll notice, when I walked up, well, weren't out here, but when I walked up to this copperhead, the copperhead didn't move.
Yeah.
It didn't even flick its tongue.
I walked by it like 7 times doing
Well,
laps around the
what's
yard.
happening is that snake truly believes you don't see it.
Oh.
And if it moves, it gives himself away. Then once the snake realizes, okay, I think they've spotted me, then it may flick its tongue, which it started doing.
Right.
And then it may try to get away, which it obviously definitely tried to get away.
Yeah.
But their first line of defense is camouflage.
Oh.
I noticed that because like we had put some grass seed down and put the hay down. So when she said she saw it, I didn't see anything. I was like, what are you talking about?
He
So
thought
then
that too when he
took a
first
picture
came.
of-
He's like, this woman thinks she sees
She
a
took a
snake.
picture of it. I'm like, that's Copperhead.
Well, when I walked up, she's like, it's right there. I'm like, I assumed it's gone. I'm like, the snake is gone. She's like, I was like, where? She said, right there. And immediately I thought of this other woman who was a nut, and she was trying to tell me
No offense.
that this thing was a snake. So this lady calls, and she's freaking out, and she's in her kitchen, and she's screaming at me on the phone to get to her house because her 2 dogs are attacking a copperhead, and the snake is striking at them. All right, and I can't get my dogs away from it. I said, well, go ahead and call your dogs. I'm not going out there. That's a copperhead. And I said, okay, I'm on the way. So I'm driving to her house, and she's screaming, where are you at? Hurry, hurry. I'm on the phone with her. So finally, everything changes. She gets completely calm and says, sir, thank you. I don't need you to come out. I said, whoa, whoa, what happened? Oh, nothing. I got it taken care of. I said, well, I have to know what happened. Yeah. She said, it's a box turtle. I said it was okay. Oh, yes, ma'am, I'm not coming. So I was like, I bet that's that nut again. I bet that was her. So, but no, that would have been an easy copperhead to step on.
Yeah, we just filled in our pool, so we've had turtles, frogs, all kinds of stuff, which I just take them in the net and take them out to the pond, but it's the first
Maybe
snake.
that's what they're used to coming for. You got frogs and insects and all that.
We've
They're
had
used
all
to
that here. So.
Yeah. So, thank you guys very much.
You're welcome.
We'll take the snake with us.
Babe, I'm gonna go close the gate.
Shut that. Thank you, sir. Well, that's really cool. So we got this is a really pretty little copperhead, and I didn't think it was there because I walk out there. I'm like, there's nothing in this yard, and she's like, it's right there. I thought she was seeing things. Sometimes people will see a hose, a stick, and they think the worst. It's a snake. I thought that's what was happening, but today it wasn't. We just got a copperhead. All right, snake, buckle up. Well, that was cool. We got a pretty little copperhead, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm probably gonna release this one because I've got several copperheads that we keep for education, and I don't think I need any more. So I'm probably gonna just turn this thing loose, not right here at their house because I don't want it to come back. But we'll have to find somewhere away from houses, not too far away from here. We can turn this pretty little copperhead loose. So this was a fun little call. Cool. All right, so I have found a nice release spot for this copperhead. This is a pretty dense area, pretty grown up, and there's no houses anywhere near here. Well, except for this one right here. There's a house right here, but only people living there are ghosts, and they're not even living there. Get it?
What? Oh, stupid.
All right, so I think this is where we're gonna turn this thing loose. Is that funny? You get it? I think this is a good area, and the reason I think that this is a good area is because there's already copperheads here. How do I know that? Because I would be here if I were a copperhead. Let's go over here. So here we go, Mr. Copperhead, or Mrs. Copperhead. Aren't you pretty? You're so pretty. Nice and easy. There's lots of critters out here for you to eat. Very pretty girl. Very pretty. Alrighty. So go where no one will ever find you. So the question always comes, why not just kill the copperhead? It's a venomous snake. And people ask, well, what good is it? And so I ask, What good are you? What are you contributing? You know, just because we don't see or understand the value of an animal or anything else for that matter, doesn't mean it doesn't have value. It just means that we may not understand what that value is. So just because it's an animal that we don't like or that is actually dangerous doesn't mean that it needs to be destroyed just because we disagree with its existence. So hopefully this copperhead will live its life here and not end up in anyone else's backyard. Okay, pretend I just said that joke. And listen, y'all kind of look at each other, grin, and just like shake your head like I'm just stupid. Turn this light on right here in front of the camera.
Hold on, say something stupid first and let me laugh. Hold on.
we gotta laugh first.
Make us laugh or what?
Braxton.
What? Oh, stupid.
That's it, that's all I need.
Oh, I